Regardless of the job one does, we all seem to be chasing happiness. When I was 13, I was super convinced that when I got a phone with an internet access, I was definitely going to be happy. I could download every Java mobile game I wanted. Some people feel they'll find it when they get a promotion in a new job. Some people feel they'll find theirs when they pass an exam. The truth is, many people have reached this target and yet still are miserable. When the phone with the internet access failed to make me happy, I thought it was definitely the phone's fault. What I needed was an iPhone. Yes, I was excited for about a week or two when I got the iPhone, but then the excitement faded away like a honeymoon phase in a new relationship. This is what they call the hedonic adaptation. That is, the thing that used to make you super happy becomes the baseline. You need a higher dose to get you to the same high tomorrow. Every time we try to seek happiness outside ourselves, it fails to reach that target. When I was a biomed student, I did this lab work with one guy who was very much convinced that if they became a doctor, they'll be very, very happy. Bro kept pursuing it, and eventually he got into medicine. After bro's first year, bro had to quit. I remember him telling me he had never felt so miserable in his life. And to me, it was mind-boggling, because for the duration of time I knew this guy, that was his sole purpose. I need to get into medicine, I need to become a doctor. Not everything that glitters is gold. Some people go to medical school, graduate, become doctors, and eventually some kill themselves because what they thought it would give them is not what they got at the end. Happiness is something we are all chasing, but what actually is it? During the exams period, when your head just wants to explode. Those were surprisingly the best times, because the bros and I will be down there in the dungeon. So the dungeon was the maths department, but they had a secluded session in one of their basements. So we would go there just study. It just made the whole experience, 10 times better. When seeking happiness, it might not necessarily be in the thing itself, but the experience you go through. See, one of the difficulties I have when I'm recording outside is the sunlight. I cannot control it. All my highlights are messed up. If I want to, I don't know, man. I don't know how these Spielbergs and the Tarantinos, they're able to control their lights all the time. Before I die, my bucket list, I want to make a movie. What the movie is going to be about, I don't know. If I make a love story, bro, I'll be putting all kinds of things in. You guys will feel like a flipping fly on the wall. That is when I think I'm most happy. When I'm thinking about shooting a video, making a storyboard, writing a script, editing, sound design. Yes, I can sit behind the computer for 9 hours. I won't eat. It's like I'm in a flow state. If there is something called nirvana, zen, for me, that was it. To me, happiness is progression, regardless of what endeavor one is pursuing. When you feel stuck, the happiness seems to leave the room. But every time I felt I was progressing at something, even if it was learning a new software, trying to understand a new disease, even during the time I was trying to learn how to read ECGs, when I was making progress, I always felt happy. So in a sense, happiness is not found outside ourselves. It seems to be an internal clock of the source.